Okay, against this beat-up base, how am I supposed to know who to attack first and who not to attack? This is not a hacker attack, it's just April Fool's Day. This year, some trolls have changed all the monster images for pandas and fire lions. Check the breeding and hatching times to try and guess the result you're getting. So we have an April Fool's prank from Socialpoint themselves. So this came out about 8 hours ago now, and I haven't been online much, so I hear there's some music, I hear things are looking very different, and I hear team wars are gonna be really hard if you're attacking really early on. So I'm gonna do a bit of a playthrough and see if we can navigate some of this confusion and see what we have from Socialpoint. Given the theme, I thought this could only be brought to you by the one and only Wubby Bear, so let's go. Alright, so first thing, everyone is either a pelican or a sea lion. When you hatch stuff, when you breed stuff, it all comes out as that, but when you actually go in and click, then it will tell you what the monster is. What is quite confusing, I found, is the ranking pods. I happen to know that is a Gartox ranking up. I like to actually rank up my epics one day before the race, and the race starts in just over a day from now, so I do rank them up right now. So what I recommend here is, if you don't know which epics cost more gems and which epics cost less, to make sure you have something ranking up in the first pod, and then go to the second pod, go to epics, and pick anything that's not water. I recommend not water because there is a specific rank water task. So anyone that's not water, and just see what comes out. So I think that's an Espiral, and I'll go rank up, and it's 8 gems. So I'm okay with 8 gem ones. For me, I actually delete any epics that cost more than 19 gems to rank up. So I'm not as worried. But for you, if you're a little bit less organized, I would do this test to make sure that you're ranking up an epic that you actually do want to rank up. So I think that's an Espiral. What's here? Nature and Thunder. I think that's probably a Rabidex or a Rhinex. Both are fine. So let's rank it up. 8 gems, and we'll do one more. So that's probably another Rabidex or Rhinex as well. I have all sorts of Rabidex, so I'm guessing those are Rabidex. What else do I want to do? I do want to hatch stuff. Firecom. Why is there a Firecom? Oh, that's probably my attempted Thunderdinx and Tarzite. So the easiest thing to do if you want to keep breeding what you were breeding, then just going to repeat. But if you want to breed something new, then Socialpoint hasn't been so evil. If you look at it, the name that you have for your monster is up the top, and the actual monster name is still on the bottom. So you can still work out who you need to breed for what during El Colossal. You just have to read instead of looking at the portraits. Okay, so that's going to be Dragonian Beast, Rabidex, or Rhinex, which is fine. I'm kind of regretting that now. I think I should have bred for Thunderdinx instead, because that's going to clog up one of my hatchery slots when race starts. Lesson learned. Alright, when it comes to PvP, it is mega confusing. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to enter giveaways, grow in monster with gems, legendary wars, titan dungeons, and race monsters. If you're just doing auto, then you're fine. You just go in and auto, which is what I'm doing. But if you're actually trying to climb properly and trying to manual your battles, it's really, really hard because you just don't know what monsters are. So I know that Fenwick is Lord Platypus. I know that Wabi Sub is... that looks like Cryo Crawler, looking at the runes. It's water and it's shielded trap. I'm pretty sure that's Cryo Crawler. And a 146 quickie is my Spectra. That's actually okay, but when you want a manual, it's really tough. So if you are doing this, what I recommend is to go in with a team that is quite flexible, because it's going to be hard to recognize what these monsters are. My guess here, Orcus. How do I know what an Orcus is? So it's a dark monster, and it's not Shelly because there's no essence. So which 150 the dark has trap and banner? It's not Mouseron because Mouseron has a shield. So I have no idea which monster that is. But I know it's got team speeds. Okay, that's just way too hard. A 140 Earth with a shield and some other relic. And a 150 Light Monster. This is Corrupted Era. You can tell because there's a talent. And it's Amulet and Staff. So what are our 150s? So if you have already gone in, you can't really go out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill that 150 Ben first. Alright, I can order here. But if I had to do it on manual, I would just kill the Ben first. It's trio. Oh, that's a rat. That should have been obvious. So I'll have to do some climbing to get back into the top 1000 later on. We'll do some bounty hunt while we're here. So looking all those down arrows, it's definitely down the bottom, and that up arrow, so it's in this sort of like sliver here. And it's somewhere to the right of these. So we'll do one of them on the left. Let's pick this one. Okay, so it's somewhere over here. We've got 2 more, so we'll take a guess here. Up. Alright, so let's try right here. Nothing. Alright, unlucky. So So my bounty shop, I'm just hoping to get to 250, so I need 45 more so that I can get 10 more Flamerion. But like, what am I going to do with 23 Flamerion souls? This is like the dumbest reward system for bounty hunt ever. If you haven't watched your monster videos, I recommend you watching those because you can get about 3 or 4 gems. And that will happen until there's a new monster wood event. And now I'm going to jump into Team Wars because Team Wars is where it's really, really tough. In 14 hours, April Fools is still going to be on. I'm just not going to attack. How are you supposed to know what skills you're meant to use against which people? It's so confusing and it's really hard to know and guess what defense you're going up against because scouting the enemy is a big part of it. So looking at this space, for example, like how am I supposed to work out what this is? Unless you're going against like some like Monster Gaming who happens to name his monsters after the monster themselves. So let's pick a different base. Okay, against this PANDA'S base, how am I supposed to know who to attack first and who not to attack and which monsters I need to put in my lineup to be able to take this down? So my guess here is this one here looks like a wings. Wait, oh, PANDA'S is another person that happens to name his monsters after the monsters themselves. So a bad example, Comet. Let's go for Comet. All right. How are we supposed to know what is Fearless, Anisha, Melano, and Get what? How do you even pronounce the name? Get Wet TM Spirit. So this one here, the first guy looks like a Spectra. So I happen to know because my cookie is a Spectra and he has a sword and amulet and unrelenting assault. So that's going to be a Spectra. This one here, this dark one. So this one, again, I happen to know it's a mouse run because I'm running a 130 mouse run myself. Here, the options for water are quite limited. So that's going to be a Cryo Crawler. So his Spectra is 22.9 and my Spectra is 26. The lucky thing for this is the restrictions are quite narrow. It's not as hard. You're not guessing as in the dark as you would if the restrictions were really wide. So for example, if there was like an adventurous book where there's a really big wide range of options, then this would be really tough. So we should be able to take out the space. So just take out the Spectra first. Oh, perfect. So let's do this so we get another turn. And then the rest doesn't matter too much. Oh, why did he not die? Oh, wait. One of these guys had a soul drag, right? That's a problem. I've got 300,000. Which of my guys do armor? Okay, I'll have to kill with Mouseron. Okay, it's normally the highest damage, so this isn't gonna work too well. Okay, if I can get all of my taunts on and that Mega Taunt, then this could work. Nightmares is good. Let's put a life shield on. Okay, so he's doing Nightmares right now. So let's put the block 50%. Nightmares for one more turn. Let's put some more Nightmares on. Okay, wait. I don't know if the most damage for Soul Drag actually counts the shield. I don't think it does. But let's keep doing damage. And I don't think I have enough health anymore. I can't let my Panda get another turn. Okay, so he's going to get a Nightmare, but I don't want it to cycle back. So I'm just going to do damage and hopefully, even if I block 50%, I'm going to die anyway. So let's see who dies. Oh, it worked. So that's our plan when we go into attack phase. Good plan, Bobby. But let's try one more base. Okay, this base, V Alphabet. So 150 with Spectra runes. So that's a Spectra relic. Over here, this 150 water, that's a Cryo Crawler because it has shields and trap. Oh, thank you. He named Limbo. So that one probably would have stumped me for a little while. But after working out what kind of 150s could he have that has a essence, Lindworm does come to mind. So looking at this base, it's going to be Lindworm 21-1. Okay, I'm just going to go in with the same team, but one more strength rune. So the good thing for us is Black Bacardi is a team that I think we lost it last time, but should be beatable for us. So this doesn't mess with us too much. But if this was, for example, our last war, which was Left Hand of God, this would have completely messed us up. I got the Limbo. Let's do that because the birding on Crycrawler gives us a UA. Oh, cool. We can get an extra turn here. And let's take him out too. So if you are doing these wars, I wish you luck because it's going to be quite confusing and you will need to use your detective, deductive reasoning skills here. Thankfully, if you are buying stuff, then you can still see the names and stuff, so that's pretty good. I am still looking for a business cells so that I can just craft it for book rewards. So let's see if there's a business. No, not yet. All right, so that's Wubby Bear shooting out. Let me know what you think of this April Fool's event from Socialpoint in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out one of these two videos over here. And if you think Wubby Gaming videos will help one of your friends grow, make sure to share with them as well. And I will see you next time.